I refused to bake my friend's wedding cake at the dying minute because she feels she's smart. Unique Vita is my name, and on here we talk about people's story like it is ours, especially the white people. Now, give me a follow, like, and share. Get yourself a popcorn as we dive into the story of today because it is very, very interesting. This particular person in question, we've been friends since 4 years now. And since a year ago, she told me she wants to do her wedding. I was so very, very happy for her, and I still am happy for her. So she told me she wants me to bake her wedding cake, and I was so excited. Then I told her not to pay me a dime. It will be my gift to her. When she told me a year ago, I was so very, very happy and eager to do it. But let me not lie to you. Right now, I do not feel like doing it. Like, I do not have the strength for it. And the reason is I am so busy. Like, I have a toddler. I am heavily pregnant. I have job I'm doing, and I have family to take care of after working hour. But then I just have to do it. We make sacrifices. That is why we are friends, right? A job that I've taken on since 1 year, I can't turn her down. Plus the fact that she is my friend. Then back then, she said she wanted to pay me, but I told her not to pay, that it would be a gift from me to her on her wedding day. And when whites are doing their marriage, that's their marriage gift is very, very important to them. Sometimes they will even be the one to tell you how much to give them, or better still, tell you what they do not have that you can possibly bring to them as their wedding gift. Sometimes they have, is it registry, something like Amazon, where they go to make a list of what they need, that their guests will have to go to the place to check what they do not have that they can afford to gift them as a wedding gift. Importantly, you have to give them gifts. And mind you, the cake she chose was a 4-layer cake, like hefty and mighty 4-layer cake was what she chose that last year, that I told her not to pay. I'll give it to her as wedding gift. Then last Saturday we went for the bachelor's party. Then everyone together were saying what they will bring for her, and when they were all done talking, they all faced me and asked what will my gift be. And I said, oh, I'm going to gift her a birthday cake. Maybe she forgotten, we've talked about it over a year ago. One of the girls said cake is very expensive and a nice gift for a wedding. So after the bachelor's party, everybody left to their various homes. Surprisingly, I got a text from my friend, and she asked me again, what is her wedding gift from me? And I said, have you forgotten? I want to bake you a cake, and that's my wedding gift to you. And she said, no, a cake cannot be her wedding gift. She said, I'm only going to do her a favor by baking her a free wedding cake, that she cannot take wedding cake as a gift. She said what she wants for her wedding gift is something she can use, not something that is eatable. Then I told her, 1 year ago when you said I should bake you a cake for your wedding, I told you it's going to be my gift to you, and you accept happily. But she declined this time around. Then I asked her, do you know the time, the energy, the efforts that I'm going to consume in baking this cake? This is a 4-layer wedding cake. Do you know the exhaustion I'm going to get after the whole baking and the whole stuff? And then she said, which means I'm not her real friend. That if I'm a real friend, that I should be able to bake her cake, get her another thing that she can as well use. I told her, okay, no problem. I will get back to her. So after I told her I will get back to her, she said, okay, thanks for your understanding. Then she ended the call, and I went on my phone. I drafted out a text message, and after about an hour, I sent her the text message. She responded by, what is this? I said, okay, your total bill for the cake is $700, and you have to pay me an upfront of $300. Since you said you do not want the cake as a birthday gift, then you have to pay for it. So she said, where did I expect her to get $300 from? Not to talk of $700. I was like, I don't know. It's your wedding, so you have to be prepared for every expenses. Since you do not want the cake as a gift, you have to pay for it, and this is business. I do not miss business with pleasure. So she now repeated it that, but you said it's a gift. I said, yes, that was the initial plan, but you said you do not need it as a gift, so you pay for it. Then she said there is no cake that is worth $700. So I said, okay, let me break it down for you. The ingredients, my own workmanship, and the delivery, even though it's my husband that will deliver it. But then you have to pay for it. He's going to buy for it. He's going to spend his own time. So you have to pay for the delivery. Because I do not want to give it to a delivery person in order not to get damaged. From my house to the hall they'll be using is 45 minutes drive. And she will need to pay for it. And she will also have to pay for express because it's last minute and it's not emergency work. And she started whining, where do I expect her to get a baker from? And it's already too late. And I was like, it is your choice. And she said, but you said you're going to do it free. And I said, yes, that was the initial plan, but you said you do not need it. She now said, okay, now use it as gift. And I was like, it's not possible because I had already gotten another gift that you will value. Since you do not value this one, please, you have to pay for this one, and it's important, or I leave it. So after a few minutes, I started getting notification in the marriage group that the group has been divided into two. Some people are against me, saying what I did is bad, while some people are saying, yes, I did very well, why we should not appreciate what somebody wants to do for her, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, my husband supports what I'm doing, but some people take it as I'm a bad person. So I want you all to tell me, am I a bad person? Tell me in the comment section. Tell me your take.